First cows I owned, her name was Midnight Forest Lonnie, but I called her Lady. She was the first cow I had that produced 100 pounds of milk in one day, which is, it's like 11 gallon. And when I stepped away from the family farm and rented my own farm, there was a real long driveway that we had to drive down, which the pasture was adjacent to. And when we'd go out to get the cows, I'd call Lady, and she would come and bring all the cows with her. So with that long lane and my ladies, I decided let's go with Lady Lane. My grandparents moved out here in, I believe it was 37. My dad bought that farm in 1944, and my brother and his family run it now. Probably our average age in our herd right now is probably about 5 years old, so we're above that. We've got cows in here like Classy that's 9 years, approaching her 9th birthday, had 6 lactations, is currently working on her 6th lactation. So she's, as you can tell, she's 4.5 lactations above the breed or the industry average. We want these cows to last as long as they can. Jersey milk typically hasn't been put in the bottle because it's more valuable for manufacturing, but I chose to put it in the bottle for a couple of reasons. It does taste better because of the solids content. It has more lactase in it, or milk sugars. It's a little sweeter. It's got more milk fat. It's got more protein in it, and I knew that my customers would appreciate that. So Jerseys, they'll average about 900 pounds.
Wow.
And they'll eat about 40 pounds of dry matter a day.
Wow.
So, hay's at 90% dry matter. That's haylage right there is at about 35% dry matter. So you can see how much volume they have to take in. Our genetics and our reproduction. These girls, we have to get them pregnant. They have to have a baby to keep our production levels maintained. So, and if they're not fed right, they don't have the right nutrition, it's no different than any other species. They're not going to conceive. At that time, this would be back in about 2004. Other dairy farmers, friends of mine, were going into cheese manufacturing, putting in small cheese plants to try and take advantage of that niche. And I thought to myself, well, there's really nobody that bottles milk. I think there were only a couple of glass bottled milks available in the Portland market, and someone who had a small bottling operation who used to attend the Beaverton Farmers Market was at retirement point, or had retired, and offered his equipment for sale. So I went up and looked at it, talked to him. We struck a deal, And I put the equipment in and called you. I said, can I bring my milk to the Beaverton Farmers Market? I grew up with Jerseys. They're my breed of choice. We love their personalities. We love their size. We love working with them because they're a smaller, more efficient breed. But their product, their milk, is 15 to 20% higher in protein, calcium, vitamin A, B1 and B2 vitamins. It also has more milk fat, more cream on top of it. And, there not being a fluid milk, Jersey milk available to customers in Portland, that's why we decided, well, let's bottle this great product. It is marketed to people who are conscious about how it's produced, how the cows are cared for, and what type of packaging we offer them. So we know that it's going to command a higher price for those reasons, and that our customers are going to appreciate that and be willing to pay it. These are some of the heifers that we're going to take and put on display and compete with at the fairs. They all have names. This here's Puzzle. This is Shy. Siren is behind me, right here. As you can tell, they're wild. Definitely spoiled. And I grew up on the dairy farm, and my dad took cows to the fair. So I got to experience from a very young age participating in the fair and all the work that's involved in getting these girls prepared for the fair, which is a lot of, hands-on work. And so we get to train them how to lead, and they get to depend on us and get us to hand feed them while they're at the fair. And you just develop and it just creates a fondness for all these girls, like this right here.
Tell us about Jersey cow personalities in general.
Well, they're smart. You want to make sure you lock all the gates. In the milking parlor, the door that we walk through has a spring that closes it. We had one cow, Kelly, that would come through backwards, push on the door because she knew she could push on it, and come walking out here, and she'd walk right down there to that apple tree and eat apples. And so I had to put a chain across that door to stop Kelly from walking through it. They're very smart. Part of the reason that I guess I've decided I needed to persevere in the business and create my own niche is because I couldn't imagine my life without these cows.